Hello, this is Attorney Echo Mercy, and this is your Mercy Minute. Today we're going to talk about wills. Why? Because I believe it's an absolute crime. If you have children and if you have little copies of your genetic disposition running around here, saying words and doing things, you absolutely need a will. All right. Why? In recent times, we have seen a lot of, famous people who have passed away unexpectedly, all right, who have children. And, some may have wills and some may not. But guess what? If you have children, it is important. I believe it is necessary for you to have a will. Now, here are the common misconceptions. Now, I hear often, well, Miss Mercy, I believe that, if I have a will, it's going to speed up death. You know what speeds up death? You know what speeds up death? National hot dog eating contests. Okay? You know what speeds up death? Triple decker burgers with extra bacon and extra salt. That speeds up death. Wanting to protect your family? No, it doesn't speed up death. If it did, we'd have a Final Destination film about it. So stop. Protect yourself, protect your children. All right. You don't know how often that we see as attorneys people fighting over the dumbest things, knickknacks, church hats, shoes, because they miss their loved ones so much. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, if they could not make it through Thanksgiving and you were there, what makes you think they're going to make it through the funeral service? You already know your family. So protect yourself. All right. And that's with regards to money. Now, a lot of people say, well, Miss Mercy, I have life insurance. Congratulations. But guess what? I also have car insurance. And if I get into an accident, yes, they will pay out. However, the Allstate ain't gonna call my job and tell them that I can't make it to work on Tuesday. I have to do that. There are certain things that aren't covered under 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 life insurance. All right, especially if you have a child who is under a certain age and you pass away unexpectedly, who's gonna who's gonna take care of it? All right, we got people who are filing for divorce. Okay, if you're filing for divorce and you have children, all right, you may want to change your will or have a will. Because guess what? If you pass, because this has actually happened to me. If you pass away before, all right, before the divorce is finalized, guess who gets all your stuff if you don't have a will? Let me tell you why, because that has actually happened to me. I had a client, it was very contested divorce. He hated her guts. She wasn't a fan of him. And we were almost to the end, and he didn't wake up one morning. And guess what? Her kids, you know, raised all types of help, but she got everything. He didn't have a will. Have a will. All right. Most importantly, what about parenting? Even I hear often, well, Miss Mercy, I don't have that many assets, and I should have life insurance. I don't have life insurance and I don't have that many assets. Why should I have a will? Because the will also will dictate where your children go. All right, let's say if you pass away unexpectedly, where are your children going to go? If you don't like your parents, guess what? That's the first place they usually try to ship them off to. Okay. Oh, well, I have a godmother and a godfather for my child. Good for them. Right? Maybe they could take some pictures on Instagram, but they have no legal recourse unless you have a will. Because you know what happens? Do you know who volunteers to take care, who volunteers to take care of your children after you pass? It sometimes you get good ones, but sometimes it's the one that you don't want to. All right, you could get that cold aunt. That cold honorary aunt may be the one to volunteer to take care of your children, and now you have left them into your child is being treated like Cinderella. And it could have been all avoided if you got a will. So get a will. Get thee to a willery. All right. Another thing that we have, your funeral. If your funeral, if you have certain things that you want, let them know. You can do all types of things. You can even parent from the grave. Parent from the grave. Let me tell you how. You can put in there that they don't get the money unless they finish college or start a business. You could put in there he don't get the money unless he passed a few drug tests. You could put in there she don't get the money unless she shows proof of sobriety. You can do anything. It is your stuff. Your stuff. All right? And you can, it's your money. And you can do that if you have a will. So I implore you, all right? I am begging y'all, for those who have children. I mean, we all should have them, but those who definitely have children, if you have children, get a will. All right. For those who have the funds, just if you need an attorney, I definitely have attorneys for you. If you have high assets, definitely get a will. But if you don't have that much money, ask your attorneys if they'll take payment plans. Few of them will. All right. If you are low income and you don't have the funds, call local law schools. They have wills clinics. All right. Specifically for people in your circumstances. Okay. You don't want defects. You don't want, a hated relative to make those types of decisions. So right now, think about it and get you a will. So get a will. Friends and folks, get a will. Please. Pudding, all right? Pumpkin patch, sugarfoot, get a will. Talking about it speeds up death. No, it don't. Get a will. Protect your children. All right? Protect them. Protect your children. We don't know when it's going to happen, but if there's nothing else that is definite, is that death does come. Nothing else is that definite except for death. So with that being said, protect your children, protect your assets, get a will. That's your Mercy Minute. Bye.